Dear students, welcome to Elements of Mechanical Engineering, and today's topic is refrigeration and air conditioning. It is called as R&AC. So here we are going to study about the domestic refrigerator and air conditioning unit. All right. So in the previous videos we have studied about the steam and its formation of steam, and this here completely focus on refrigeration and different types of refrigeration, and what are the properties of refrigerants, and different things like some definitions. What is refrigerant, refrigeration cycle, refrigeration process, and vapor compression refrigeration system, which is nothing but VAR, vapor absorption refrigeration system. Vapor compression refrigeration, that means VCR. Vapor absorption refrigeration system, it is nothing but VAR. And next one is air conditioning, which is nothing but AC. So these things we are going to study in this topic. So coming to this, before entering into this refrigeration process, we should understand, so what are the different terms that are used. So here, unit of refrigeration. So what does it mean that unit of refrigeration is the capacity of refrigeration system is expressed in tons of refrigeration, which is the unit of refrigeration. See, here unit of refrigeration is also called as a ton of refrigeration. So why it is called this ton of refrigeration, that we will see. But what is that unit of refrigeration is all about? It talks about the capacity of the refrigeration system. For example, if you take any student, if you want to know the capacity of the student, so we will see the marks. So by seeing the marks, we'll understand the capacity or the ability of that particular student. If you look at the refrigeration system, if you want to see what is the capacity of that particular refrigeration system, then unit of refrigeration comes into picture. So now moving on to this ton of refrigeration. So, what is the meaning of ton of refrigeration? The ton of refrigeration is defined as the quantity of heat absorbed in order to form 1 ton of ice in 24 hours when the initial temperature of water is 0 degrees Celsius. That means, in a very simple way, if you want to understand the exact meaning of the ton of refrigeration, is if you take 0 degrees Celsius of water, right? If you take 0 degrees Celsius of water, and if you keep on heating to convert that water into, if you if you have to extract heat, you should not give heat. If you give heat, slowly that water will be converted into steam. Instead, if there is water which is at 0 degrees Celsius, and if you keep on extracting heat, if you extract heat for 24 hours, that is one day, one complete day, if you keep on extracting heat, and it will convert into ice. So that ice will be 1 ton, that is 1000 kg ice we should produce. So that is nothing but 1 ton of refrigeration. So I repeat, the 1 ton of refrigeration, if there is water available which is at 0 degrees Celsius, if we keep on extracting heat from water for 24 hours, that is one day, 24 hours, so it will be turned into ice. The ice should be 1 ton, 1000 kg. So that is nothing but the quantity of heat absorbed, how much amount of heat is absorbed from water to convert into ice, that is nothing but 1 ton of refrigeration. Okay, in SI units, 1 ton of refrigeration is equal to 2 ton kilojoules per minute. Otherwise, it is that is equal to 3.5 kilowatts. So, in most of the textbooks, we don't understand how this 1 ton of refrigeration will be 2 ton kilojoules per minute or 3.5 kilowatts. So, I will explain this. So, how this value comes here. So, 1 ton of refrigeration means 1000 kg of water. Okay, so we'll put 1000 kg, which is nothing but 1000 into, so there will be latent heat. We are going to absorb heat from water. So what kind of heat that we are absorbing? Just latent heat. Okay, so the latent heat of water is nothing but 335 kilojoules. So 1000 into 335 divided by, for how many days or how many hours? It is 24 hours. So we'll put divided by 24 into, for 1 hour, so how many minutes? So we'll get 60 minutes. So 24 into 60. So this is the calculation, I repeat. So 1000 into 335 divided by 24 into 60. If you multiply all those things, so then if you calculate this, so you will get around some 210 or 220 or 232 or some value. So for our convenience, we have taken it as 1 ton of refrigeration is equal to 210 kilojoules per minute. Now how it is converted to kilowatts? So 1 kilojoules per minute. So 210 divided by, if you put 60, because kilojoules per minute, if you convert that kilojoules per minute into kilojoules per second, then it will be kilojoules per second is nothing but kilowatts. So 210 kilojoules per minute divided by 60, because 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 210 divided by 60, it will be 3.5 kilowatts. So this is how 1 ton of refrigeration, the value will be 210 kilojoules per minute or 3.5 kilowatts. Most of the competitive examinations will come across this type of values. Okay, so this is all about 1 ton of refrigeration. Moving on to this, the term refrigeration, it is defined as the process of removing heat from a substance under controlled conditions and reducing and maintaining the temperature of a body below the temperature of its surroundings by the aid of external work. What is this refrigeration is all about? Refrigeration is all about extracting heat, the process of removing heat or the process of extracting heat. Suppose if you take water, right, if you keep on extracting heat for some period of time, after some period of time, so that water will be converted into ice. Why? Because we are extracting heat. So that is nothing but refrigeration process. So the process of removing heat from a substance, anything that we take, water or anything, if we keep on extracting heat, that water will be converted into ice. So that reducing temperature, how much temperature we have to reduce, that is below that of outside temperature or surrounding temperature, that is nothing but refrigeration process. That means it should be below that of atmospheric temperature. That process is nothing but refrigeration process. Now moving on to this refrigerant. Refrigerant is nothing but the substance that what we are using is nothing but the refrigerant. The medium or working substance that continuously extracts heat from the space within the refrigerator, which is to be kept cool at a temperature less than atmospheric by rejecting heat to atmosphere, is called refrigerant. The medium or working substance that continuously extracts heat from the space within the refrigerator, which is to be kept cool at a temperature less than atmospheric by rejecting heat to atmosphere, is called refrigerant. So how we can understand this refrigerant means? So it is the removing of heat. So what the process is nothing but refrigeration. That process which is carried out by a particular substance is nothing but refrigerant. So normally in our day-to-day life, in domestic refrigerators, what are the substance which acts as refrigerant? It's a sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. So it will not, there will not be carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide will come, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, freon, freon 12, freon 212, and so on. So these are the refrigerants which are used in the domestic refrigerators, which act as refrigerant. So this is nothing but refrigerant. So we have now we understood what is refrigeration, what is refrigerant, and if you move on to this, still some more terms will be there. That is nothing but refrigerating effect. So how much cooling effect that you come across, that is nothing but refrigerating effect. Next, refrigerator. So that is nothing but the machine which is used to carry out this refrigeration process is nothing but a refrigerator, or the machine or the device, that is nothing but refrigerator. Next, refrigeration cycle. So the cycle means it keeps on rotating. There to in this process of extracting heat, it will rotate in a certain path. That path is nothing but refrigeration cycle. For example, if you take refrigerator, there will be very different components like compressor, condenser, expansion valve, evaporator. So throughout this components, if the refrigerant starts flowing from compressor to condenser, condenser to expansion valve to evaporator, that path or that flow, that path is nothing but refrigerating cycle. So these are the main terms that we use, which is refrigeration, refrigerant, refrigerating cycle, refrigerating effect, and refrigerator. So these are the terms that we need to understand before moving on to the working principle of refrigerator. Thank you.